Greetings and salutations. I'm a cliche and welcome to Shocking Theater. Since it's the beginning of the season, let's do a little recap so you can understand what's going on and who in the wild world of giant Batwomen we are. Me, I'm Justy Ghost, a fluke of the web that happened when a virus, a chatbot, an avatar, and a download of an old 80s cyberpunk show crashed on what was once the information superhighway. The lovely witch to my right is a program I created to monitor the connection between your television and my virtual world. I call her Jinx Ghost Raven.
She's so amusing.
And why don't you introduce yourself, Igor?
Do I have to, Master?
Yes, you do.
May I just introduce tonight's movie instead, Master?
If you don't feel like sharing.
Thank you, Master. Tonight's feature presentation was released in 1936 and stars Boris Karloff as a scientist in search of the secret to the human soul. Let us begin The Man Who Changed His Mind here on Shocking Theater.
While we were watching The Man Who Changed His Mind, I was struck by an idea. Quite a brilliant idea, actually. In this week's letter, that wasn't junk mail, just confirmed that I was on the right track. What was that? Where's Igor? I've sent him off on an errand. Now, let's get to tonight's letter. Dear Mr. Ghost and Igor, have you two ever switched brains? Sincerely, Evelyn. And she even included a drawing. Could you put that up on the still store, Jinx? That's a lovely drawing, Evelyn, and it just reinforces my brilliant idea. Me and Igor will switch minds. And, while we wait for him to return from his quest of his errand, we shall return to The Man Who Changed His Mind, here on Shocking Theater. Welcome back. I hope you're enjoying Boris Karloff in The Man Who Changed His Mind. And while we wait for Igor to return from his errand, and our mind switcher to be completed, let's continue with a little recap and introductions. And since Igor isn't here, I think it's safe to tell you what he was before he was my assistant. Yee-hee! He's a monster hunter, even though he likes to say, "A retired monster hunter, master." The reason he retired, as he tells it, is that he just got bored with it. But, honestly, I don't think he is. I know for a fact that he still occasionally hunts monsters once in a while. Not as often as he used to, but he does it occasionally. And if he was here right now, I'd probably have him tell you a story from his Monster Hunter days. Possibly even a comedic one due to the, rather comedic dialogue that this movie does possess at times. But since he's searching for our alien intern Lint, who has gone into hiding because I called her Skippy the last time she was here, sorry about that, I guess I'll just embarrass him a little bit more. First, he's not really British. Even though he has a bad British accent, he's not British. He was just born with an accent. I don't know how, but he was born with a British accent. And, you know why he wears the bowler? Well, that's because he was also born with really bad hat hair. Yeah. He wasn't born right. Let's see here. Oh, he still wears his Superman underoos from when he was a kid. And he loves eating dry Fruit Loops while sitting in his jammy jams and watching the Saturday morning cartoons. He's like a big child with a goatee. Oh, and one more thing. He once stated, "Mushy mushy." Yes, I've been telling embarrassing stories about you, Igor. No, I didn't tell them about your Saturday morning habits. Okay, I won't tell them about your date with the Bride of Frankenstein and how awful that went. You found her? Good. And she'll make the mind-switching device for us? Good. I'll meet you back at the cabin. Well, I must be going now, so let's just return to the man who changed his mind, here on Shocking Theater. Is she done yet, Igor?
Yes, she is, Master. It shall arrive momentarily.
Well, Holly, wait. What did you think about the man who changed his mind?
It was rather enjoyable, Master, quite unlike the next movie we have in queue.
And what is that, Igor?
It's one of the Poverty Row studio movies, Master. It is entitled The Monster Maker. It has arrived, Master.
Good. Set it up while I tell our audience what my brilliant idea was.
Yes, Master.
Now, this movie gave me the idea to switch brains with Igor. Now, I know that Dr. Lawrence had a change of mind at the end of the movie, but really, what's the worst that could happen? Ready, Igor?
Yes, Master.
Then do that thing you do.
Yes, Master. And I think that worked. Mind if I close this out, Igor?
Not at all, Master.
Thank you.
Until next week, dear viewers, please remember
That there are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Take care, and good fright.